What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Shoppe Keep. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a while. And I'm going to reinstall, I guess, the bot thing one more time. I don't really know what else to try with this thing. I've tried resetting the game, maybe thinking that it was like a little memory problem or something. It keeps defaulting back to checking stock. And once it does that once, you're like toast. And I've spent so much money now just like buying gas and trying to get the thing to work that I'm really paranoid that I'm just wasting my time. Either way, welcome on back to the series. Yeah, it's still defaulting back, I think. That's strange. Very strange. So I'm going to assume there's no fuel in it right now. So let's add one fuel. Let me put them on retrieving items. Yeah, it's still resetting back to restocking, I guess. Maybe he only turns on once there's something to restock. I don't know. There's nothing on the floor right now, so that might be part of the problem, is he's just chilling right there waiting for something to happen. I'm going to sit him back down and we'll wait and see. Opening the shop on up for the next day. Very happy to play the game with all of you. I have fun playing this game. I know some people might find it a little tedious, but we're making progress. Like, things are happening. We're moving along. Like, we've expanded our stock almost to absurd lengths. Like, we've got a lot of stuff inside of our store right now to the point where it's starting to get overwhelming. Got lots and lots of little rando things around. You can call me Rando Calrissian for all the random stuff we have. We even have those super awesome pimp capes. That's why Lando is the best character in all of it. He's got a cape. That's why everybody likes Darth Vader too. Oh yeah, it deleted my quest. I left the game and came back in and it deleted my quest, so we're doing like this general purpose quest now. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. It's a little bit of a bummer because we were almost there. We were like making progress and I think you get K points for it or something. So it was probably a smart thing to work on. However, it didn't work out for us, and so sometimes you just gotta walk. Why are there so many bubbles in our potion, and why do they stay stationary like that? Oh, it's gotta be such a thick formula. How gnarly must that be to drink? Gluck, gluck. Oh god, it's so gross. I don't want to drink this anymore. We're like, too bad, drink it. We've got to x-ray your stomach tubing. That's like that stuff that they give you, that weird leaded milk or whatever they make you drink. It doesn't have lead in it, but it's like a barium milk or something like that. If you have stomach problems, they'll make you drink that so that they can scan your stomach and get like a topographic map of your stomach or some shit. And it's pretty gnarly. You know, buy anything here today? 130 seems to be kind of my sweet spot where people are still throwing shit around. Oh, there he goes. Now he's working. Good. He's not bugged. That makes me really happy. So he's not going to restock it though. He's just going to take it back over to there. That's fine. I don't even care. If I could check on the robot every little bit, I'll just focus on cleaning. I just don't want to deal with, you know, the bullshit of having to clean stuff up by myself. It appears as though he's working now. So I'm just going to leave him configured as he is and hope that nothing ever changes. I swear to God, in the last episode, he was bugged. I know I was clicking a lot of buttons and stuff, and I was messing with things, but he wasn't chasing thieves. He's just letting them walk out, and then when stuff was laying on the floor, like right in front of him, he wasn't picking it up. And so I think he got weirdly stuck. Maybe it always defaults back to whatever that said over there. I don't know. Either way, that's going to help out a lot. That's going to make my life a lot easier. I'll probably install another one then after this. And since he's working right now, let me refuel him too. Add the rest of that fuel so that he's still functioning. Yeah, but I love how his smoke is just like polygonal. His smoke is like D20s behind him. I love dice, like weird dice. I was introduced to weird dice for like D&D and stuff like that when I was 2 or 3 years old. I remember it was my uncle. I had an uncle who died when he was really young. He didn't make it to the ripe old age of... You look kind of guilty to me, buddy. Also, you look kind of... Oh. Well, shit. That wasn't my fault. It ain't my fault. Oh, got that guy too. That's right. You didn't expect a Silk the Shocker reference. Yeah, we go in when it comes to hip-hop. I know stuff. Like, when I tell you I'm a hip-hop fan, I don't take that lightly. I like all music. I'm a metal fan. I will make references, though. Silk the Shocker. When was the last time you heard anything from Silk the Shocker? Wasn't he related... I think he was related to... Trying to think of the rapper right now. Silk the Shocker was related to... I can see his face right now. Oh, this is going to bug me. He did Tarantula, that album, and then he did... God... Why am I not able to remember this right now? He went to jail for like 1,000 years for molesting some lady. God, I can see his face. This is so irritating. This is really, really irritating. He did that. Wash yourself. Shake your ass. I know I said wash yourself. It's watch yourself. But anyways, why can't I remember his name? Oh, that's going to drive me nuts. That's going to make me crazy. That is so irritating. I listened to him last night. Damn it. This is upsetting. He's in jail for like 1 trillion years for molesting some lady. As far as I don't know if he's out right now. He might not be out. He might be out. Either way, you should go to jail for that shit. No amount of money should keep you from being convicted for some shit like that. Send him away. Send his ass away. Done. You don't get to come back from that. Nope. Some things you do not get to come back from. They rightfully so should ruin your life. Throw a couple of those in there. Man, I'm gonna get comments now. People gonna be on some like love your enemy bullshit. I'd be like, I don't like my enemies none. My enemies could come get some. If somebody's my enemy, I definitely don't love them. I'm just not good enough of a person, I guess. Although, frankly, I never understood why that counts as being a good thing. Like, if somebody wants to hurt you, and then you're like, I love them anyways. It just makes you seem kind of naive to me. It makes you just seem like you're just not cut out for this world. I'd be like, have a spine, man. This person wants to legitimately hurt you. They don't like you. They're coming after your family and your bank account and shit. This guy is your enemy. Go back at him. Draw the dagger from your boot and seek blood. God, how do we get on these subjects? This kind of leaves me with a lot of time to do like whatever. This is pretty sweet. Robot menu. Bring forth to me your lootses. Oh, I just click on it? Okay, that's cool. Restocking fee. If only the robot could extort customers. Like when they come in the store, he pushes them up the wall and he's... Why are you coming in my store right now? Why are you coming in my store? You gonna buy something? Or are you just gonna be a looky-loo? If you're just gonna be a looky-loo, I need you to get on out of here before I put my robot knuckles across you. You better to catch a mechanical 5, you feel me? Better walk up out of here. If I see you on my street again, you're getting whooped. You get whooped. Walk out. Walk out. Give me that money. That's your wallet right there. I got your driver's license. I know where to find you. Don't try any slick shit with me. I'm a robot. A bad, bad robot. This is a laser eye right here. That's actually his butthole. This part is the front of him. I just thought it would be more humorous to put the butthole in the front while he was running around. I feel like people aren't throwing things around quite as much. Like, I feel like we're in pretty good shape right now. I like the way things are going. That guy just stole something. Little bastard. I could run him down, but I'm busy right now. I'm otherwise indisposed, so you know what? You can take care of it. Now we're starting to get stuff thrown all over the place. There it is. This guy zapped the hell out of this dude. Oh, I didn't mean to stab you. I'm sorry. It was coincidental. It was an accident. I didn't mean to do it. No! Here, I gotta clean up the corpses. Clean up the evidence, quick. Can't get caught for this. Man, I got 2 on my record already. I can't go down for 3. They'll be putting me away for life. I've made some mistakes. You ever hear somebody like, I know people who have gone to jail. They'll be like, I made some mistakes. Like, I don't think that was a mistake, man. A mistake is like putting the car like, I mean, that's not even, I was gonna say, a mistake is putting the car in reverse when you thought it was in drive. Like, even that, though, that's a little bit over the top. A mistake is being like, oh, look, there's a stain on my shirt and I wore it to work. That's like verbally slipping up in front of the boss. That's a mistake. This guy over here, this guy's about to get it. Yeah, get those shoulders back. I'm gonna clean up your body, too. I was reading some guy on the internet who said he doesn't even clean his store. He doesn't even bother. He just lets it be dirty. He lets it be. He lets it be. Let it be. Let it be. Simple words from the internet. Let it be. Kind of like out of equipment over here. Maybe I should like restock this. Here. Let me restock some of this ish. So we can get paid all day, yay. Because that's what I say, yay. Alright, so that's there. That's there. Fitting to make some money right now. Robots out there hustling, making sure we don't have any... Making sure we don't have any loss out here. I gotta get one of those guys that stands by the front doors with the cameras who can't actually stop you or do anything when you steal stuff. That's the big secret. Although customers can definitely do stuff, so watch out for that. I've seen more than once, like, off-duty police officers or, like, random military guys or, like, just random bystanders just nail somebody for, like, getting caught stealing. They try and run out the door. Like, 3 people just grab them, just, like, take them down with judo throws. It gets rowdy. It gets rowdy. All the stores I've ever worked at have had crazy stuff happen at them. I think if you work at a place long enough, you will accrue crazy stories no matter how hard you try not to. Like, weird stuff will eventually happen, and you'll just be sitting there being like, I don't know, man. And the important part is remembering it all, because if you can remember it all, you can parlay it into a career like I have, where I just sit around and play video games and tell stories. The real important part is not allowing your brain to do that natural thing it does, like forgetting all the interesting things that have happened, all the interested things that you've seen. Some helmets over here. That's looking good. I might need to get some loot back from my robot. Man, we are doing great right now. I'm like fully stocked with half the day left to go. Robot, what are you doing right now? Can I get inside this cabinet while he's not docked? I don't think I can. It'd be cool if the cabinet counted as maybe like his storage receptacle. Or maybe if you took him to the chest in the back, that'd work for me too. I think I'd be okay with it. I think it's just spawning too many people into the city right now. I don't think there's any need for this many people to be in the city, and that's why it's lagging out. They could probably pretty easily cut the numbers by maybe half. Because most of these people are just transients. They don't even come into the store. They just walk around town. It's like lagging out the frame rate. I'm going to start helping the robot here. Rather than doing the robot in the corner, which is what I have been doing ever since I got that robot. He finds it offensive. He says that I'm mocking his people. I think that it's actually just satire, but he thinks it's actually offensive when I do the robot, so... Trying to lay off it lately. I want to keep him happy. I care about the guy. He's my friend, so... Sometimes you got to make allowances for the people you love. Frequently. That's a weirdly huge part of life, is learning to, like, if you want to have friends, you got to learn to let shit go. Not like big shit, but the little shit. You really got to learn to let that go and just be like, character flaw. Whatever. Not my business. He's still my best friend, you know? Like, he's got to let it go. I mean, if they start getting super rowdy, then yeah, you got to bring it up. But most of the time, it's not going to be that bad. We are into the evening phase, which means I have some duties to perform here. Yeah, I feel like my day was a lot less hectic without me having to pick stuff up all the time. Spending like huge periods of time just trying to like grab stuff. Let me get all this back. He's actually got a pretty sizable chunk of my stock inside of his inventory. He run out of gas? Or is he... Oh, he's out of gas, really? Okay. That was quick. Why is the gas so expensive if it runs out so fast? It's just like a convenience thing. Shouldn't the gas be cheaper? It costs more than the robot does. Huh. We might want to make that grinder then and start working. I know you can craft the fuel. That might be the easier way to get this done. People online said that they only use up like 2 fuel a day. Interesting. Maybe they increased the amount since that thread was made. I don't know. I was trying to do a little bit of research because sometimes I feel like I come to these series really unprepared. For some people, the blindness is part of the entertainment, but for some people, that's like 80% of the annoyance and just like makes them lose their minds. Keep sweeping here. God, you guys have the muddiest boots on earth. I think they should also make it a random spawn. Like, they should have a binary thing when it spawns each of the civilians inside the coding where it'll say muddy boots equals 0 or 1, where 1 is if their boots are muddy and 0 would be if they don't have muddy boots. And they should give it like maybe a 30% chance for them to have muddy boots so that you don't have like everybody with muddy boots walking on through. I don't know how they've set it up though, like how the function works. It's just like me spitballing very, very quickly where you assign a state to the character. And I love programming. I need to get back into it, but it's hard. It's hard. And I know Emacs is free, and I know the only thing that, you know, is getting in the way is my current work on YouTube. And I'm just so busy all the time that in my free time, I don't want to spend time learning. Learning is exhausting. And so in my free time, I just want to sit there and be a drooling idiot drinking beer. That's really kind of revert to like a Homer Simpson state. I have too much money in my inventory right now to risk it. If I will lose more money by killing him if it's an accident, then I will gain by getting the item back. He can just keep it. I don't even care. And from what I could tell, it looked like he just had boots on it or something, like armored boots or something along those lines. I'll suppose I have more swords in here. There we go. Now that we've got that sorted out. He made it to the pun. Anyways, let's continue. I gotta get some shields laid down over here. Yes, sirree. Oh, really? I'm out of shields. Okay. Well, we got stuff to work on then. That's okay. They cleared out this hat rack too? Man. They're using up goods today. They're using up goods today. I think I should probably get a robot that kills thieves too. Although they're expensive, that fuel is gonna cost. That fuel is gonna hurt after a while. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go armored boots over here. They're all facing backwards. Great. Who cares? It'll be okay. And then we'll go metal boots over here. The only boots to rock if you're trying to make that Norwegian death metal. Perfect. I'll get those back. I will restock. We're still making money late into the night. We are still making money. Probably throw some two-handers over there. These shields are still hanging out. Ain't nobody messed with them yet. Let's see what he's got in his stock. Although I doubt he has anything because he hasn't been flying around. Let me reorder the bot fuel. That's going to get expensive. Especially since 3 fuel didn't last the day. So maybe we activate him like when daytime starts. And then we only use him for like half the day. And then we do it all ourselves later on. Might make that a little bit easier. I'm hoping we made some K points. I feel like we made a lot of money today. Like I feel like we accomplished something. Just mentally I want to do inventory right now. Did this guy steal? I got so much money in my inventory that I'm nervous about it. Like, if I see the words above my head, or above their heads, that's the only way that I'm going to take a shot at them because I lose 20% right now or something like that. So I will lose a great deal of money. Even if it's 10%, I'm losing a pretty good grip of cash. These guys have been stuck looking at my rack all day. It is an impressive rack. It is a rack. It runs in the family. It runs in the family. Everyone in my family. Whole family of merchants. We all have amazing racks. Alright, we're done here, G. Another day off, about to go home and watch some Futurama. Yep, there's nothing better than that feeling when you get done with your work for the day. That is like the supreme feeling in life. Like, that is one of my favorite feelings when you had like a hard day's work and then you get home and you just veg out for the rest of the day. That's why I don't have kids, because if you have kids, it seems like it would be difficult to get that veg time. And my veg time is very important to me. There we go. We're rocking it right there. I also just have like a thing against kids. I just don't want kids. I think I don't know if I'll ever have kids, to be honest, in life. I don't know. Some people think it's like cultural, maybe it's generational or something. I just kind of want to focus on like my career. Focus on like traveling and like seeing the world and stuff like that. Yeah. Seem like chitlins that get kind of expensive. Drop that on in there. We got 22,000 gold right now. I don't know if anybody will buy the engineering books. Like, who buys an engineering book? You know what I mean? I don't have the buckle shield, so I can't sell that. I'm assuming that comes from like the druid menu or something. I don't really know. In our skill sets, we've got 135 K points. So we can get some rogues walking around. Maybe it's rogues who have the tier... Maybe it's rogues who have the bucklers and stuff. I don't know what I should go in on, though. It's painfully obvious that we're not going to be able to maintain... Oh, we got 4 non-mages. That'll work. Let's do that one. That one will work way better because that one doesn't have the buckler shield. I know we mostly finished the other one, but it requires inventory that we just don't even have. So let me have a look at my wares here. What do I have in my stock? So boots, we need those. Axes, we need those. Shoulders were good. Okay. So we can probably go tensies on some of this stuff, and then other than that, we should be pretty cool, I think. Oh man, I broke my rack again. I keep forgetting that I have to do this. Like, you gotta go through and fix it all up. There we go. Those racks looking a little bit nicer with my hammer of repairing. I was gonna say, I think the counters are gonna take a lot of damage too because they got tons of items on top of them. It's like breaking over time. Little bit more. A couple more love taps. They like it. Don't worry. You can be rough with these racks. They don't mind. Robots are good. I would actually say instead of fuel, they should just wear down quickly. I don't know. The fuel seems like an okay idea on the surface, but I could tell that's going to get annoying real quick. So 2 frost potions. 20 of those. Plate shoulders we were good on. 20 of those. 20 of those. 10 of those. 20 of those. Plate helms, definitely could use them. Gloves, we only needed that. Sword plain. Probably stay away from it for right now. Go in on some shields, though, and I wouldn't complain. And that should get us fairly well restocked for the day. We've got a pretty good supply coming in, and that leaves us with 3,000 gold to play around with, expand our stock, and maybe make ourselves a little bit more attractive out here. I think... Oh, man, I bought too many studded gloves. I got the gloves backwards. Oh, well. Maybe I'll restock the entire shelf with studded gloves then once we get further in. I know for a fact I'm out of chest pieces, though, right? Oh, no, I got chest pieces right there. All right. Let me restock the shelves real fast. I just want there to be like a huge backstock for me. I mean, technically I could put these all inside my chest and I can have this little guy take care of the business, but let's refuel him real fast. I don't know if it's wiser to have him deal with thieves or if it's smarter to have him deal with items that are dropped. Technically, I've got enough money right now to where I could add a little bit more. The 3 liters of fuel, not going to be enough. So, you're spending 3,000 gold a day on fuel. That might be a little bit expensive for us right now. Close that panel down. I think I'll probably go in on some new people that are going to come inside the shop. Increasing my clientele seems like a pretty good plan. Maybe get some mages? Yeah? So there it is. We got 50 points left over after the mages. Make the thieves steal less. Thieves think about stealing one more time. So I think there's got to be like a binary logic thing in there where they think about stealing a couple of times before. This one would also be useful to me considering how many innocent people I kill. Anti-zap would be great. I just don't have the feel for it right now. We've got the shells. We've got all the cheap stuff all lined up. Don't have that one. How much is the grinder? 150. And then over here we got the champion. We've got the move bodies. Got customer talk. I don't know if I want that right now. We can go with entry fee, which would actually be pretty good too. Make a little money off that. Let's go with entry fee. Let's see how much cash we can make off an entry fee here in the next day or two. That looks about right. I already picked up the stuff out of the back, and so we're looking pretty well restocked right now. I don't think there's too much more to play with. I'm going to break the episode off right here. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me for the next episode of Shoppe Keep. I will see you in future episodes, and if not, then I will see you in another series, and if I don't see you there, well, it's okay. I understand. I'll see y'all later. Hi, everybody.